Hi, Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist here. Well, what do you think this is? It's a pink powder. It has kind of a berryish kind of smell to it. Mm, kind of a berry flavored taste too. Slightly sweet, little tart at the same time. Kind of like a sweet tart. Well, this is wonderful mangosteen powder. Yeah, it is a powerful antioxidant, and I highly recommend it. And mangosteen trees grow in Asia predominantly, and they also grow in the Caribbean here, and India, Africa, Thailand, California even, Florida, Philippines, even Australia. And so it's kind of moving out around the world. And mangosteen is such a powerful antioxidant. It boosts our immune system. And studies in Japan showed that it was even more powerful than vitamin E. And it has some effects on cancer in laboratories, so it can actually stop the growth of cancer and actually kill the cancer. So very interesting stuff. And it helps with urinary tract infections, so if you have urinary tract infections, you might want to try some mangosteen. You can get the fresh fruit around. It travels pretty well because it has a very thick, hard rind on it, and that's the actual part that's really high in antioxidants. That thick rind. It's kind of tart and slightly bitter, and a lot of people make tea out of that also. And also, it helps with diarrhea. It has a kind of an astringent property that if you make tea with it, and it really helps soothe the GI tract. And also, the roots of the tree can be used for diarrhea, also making tea. Now, mangosteen powder is great for PMS, and it regulates the menstrual system in general, and helps regulate periods. It's great for acne. It contains a mangosteen, which is a particular chemical which kills the bacteria which cause pimples and acne in general. So this might be something if you have challenges with terrible skin, and then you might want to try some mangosteen powder. It will make a difference. There's no doubt about it. It also helps to prevent wrinkles and heal wrinkles on your skin, and give you that nice looking skin that everybody wants. And prevents the breakdown of collagen and elastin within the skin itself, so it helps to prevent aging. And it tightens the skin at the same time, so that's kind of a nice thing. Get rid of those wrinkles. Its antioxidant rating is even higher than blueberries and kale, so that's pretty amazing. It's like 1770. Wow. And it helps with preventing allergies, and if you have allergies and you seem to have them on a regular basis, try some mangosteen powder. It's very low in calories. For 100 grams, it's only about 63 calories, and that's really nice. And if you have the fruit itself and it has a little white pulp in the middle, that pulp is very delicious. And even the seeds can be roasted or boiled, and those are edible also, after cooking, of course. And it has lots of vitamin C in it. The powder is full of vitamin C, and it helps with colds and flus, of course, and helps with preventing cardiovascular challenges and strokes and cancer, as I said. It helps with building our blood. If you building up more hemoglobin and keeping away anemia. It helps with lowering blood pressure with lots of potassium, magnesium, manganese, and copper. It's very anti-inflammatory. It helps with the COX-2 inhibiting mechanism, and also has agents in it which help to stop histamine and prostaglandin production, which helps with inflammation. So if you have arthritis or any kind of inflammatory joint disease or inflammation of any kind going on. It can be, this is really important. Take some mangosteen. It can speed up wound healing also, which is amazing. You can actually take it and you'll see things start healing up faster. Also, it seems to stop the progression of tuberculosis, and there's not too many things that do that, and that's really important. It lowers cholesterol and also triglycerides, so if you have high cholesterol and triglycerides, this might help. Also, there was a study done showing that even though you don't have high HDLs or high density lipids, as long as you have your LDLs under control and your trigs under control, you're in good shape. Also, it helps with Alzheimer's and dementia. So if you know somebody moving in that direction, have him start taking some mangosteen powder. It helps with fevers. The tea from the bark and the leaves are really good for fevers also. And also helps with urinary tract infections and thrush. It's kind of works with a lot of different things. Helps with fatigue and gives a person more energy. Helps with depression, makes them feel good and has a better mood. Helps with gastric ulcers and ulcers throughout the whole GI system. So if you're prone to gastric ulcer, try some mangosteen. It helps to prevent osteoporosis, and so if you have brittle bones, you might want to try taking some mangosteen powder. It's antiviral, and it's also anti-fungal. So if you have candida and different things like that, this is important. It helps with diabetes because it helps to balance our blood sugar, and it boosts up our energy in general, and it helps with weight loss because it boosts up our metabolism, which is good. It's anti-aging, as I've talked about before, with the wrinkles, and helps to scavenge away free radicals to prevent disease. And also it's a cholesterol and fat-free food, and tell you the fresh ones I just love. There's no doubt about it. If you've ever had mangosteen, there's nothing like it. But if you can't find it, the powder works just as well. And that's available online just about anywhere, and any health food store will have mangosteen powder around, or in the capsules. Most people take about a half teaspoon to maybe 3/4 of a teaspoon of the powder, or 3 or 4 capsules. It's about 400 milligrams each of the powder in capsules. Teas, you can take the the outer covering of the mangosteen fruit and steep that in some water, about a cup of hot boiling water, and steep it there for about 15 minutes and then drink that, and that'll do the job 2 or 3 times a day. And it is a wonderful way to get a huge dose of those powerful antioxidants called xanthones, and there's about 15 or so of those different antioxidants called xanthones. Probably one of the most powerful antioxidants that we know of in natural food. So if you have some health challenges of any kind, try some mangosteen. It will make a difference in your life. And as with everything, everybody's different, and some people will work so great for it, some people won't. Just like antidepressant medications don't work for everybody, antibiotics don't always work for everybody, same with herbs. So try it and see. And listen to your body. Your body is telling you exactly what you need and how to react with everything. Even with foods, if you eat something, listen to that body. It has great wisdom. Oh, I didn't feel good with that, so maybe you need to stay away from that in general for your particular makeup. Every single body is different. I love you.